Good morning everyone and welcome to a brand new vlog. Right now we have 4 a.m. and I'm standing on a spot where I have to pick up my car and then I will drive for some meetings. In this vlog I will have one subject, which is that your thoughts can either kill you or they can make you stronger. I just reached the office here because I have an interview with a guy named Oscar, and Oscar was asking me to be in his podcast, which I of course said yes to because I believe podcast is a really interesting thing to do.
It's going to be on Spotify, it's going to be everywhere.
Perfect. And Oscar, if you want to follow that guy, I will leave in the description on this YouTube video the link to the Instagram. Should we do it like that?
Let's do the Instagram.
Perfect. And it is good to mention that I have just been in this podcast with Oscar, as you saw, and the podcast is about how my life turned from the very beginning to where it is right now. There has really been some ups and downs, and it is not always funny. And for that reason, I think it was a good idea to tell the story through a podcast, and you will have that, as also mentioned earlier, in 2 weeks or so. Right now I am to another roundtable meeting where the guy over there, Lauve, is in charge of the marketing strategies for a lot of different companies. He is employed by this company here, called Spot On Marketing, and what they are basically doing is that they are trying to help the companies building up a nice strategy for the marketing. So it's not only social medias, it is also the SEO part and so on. I just arrived President Summits, which is a really large conference with key speakers like I never thought I would see. There will also be a lot of CEOs, so without further ado, let's see what they have to offer.
Well, I think the opposite is actually true. We are not going to Mars for Mars. We are going to Mars for a better planet Earth. A very good afternoon.
This vlog is about to come to an end, but before I end the vlog, I want to point out something about your thoughts can either kill you or they can make you stronger. And that is something which really helped me a lot in the past month, because I really believe that if I was thinking that, especially when it comes to these hard times and so on, the pressure and firing high, and that I could build up something good again, it's a thought, and my thought were so strong, and I was creating a strategy for myself, and I really believed in that. And then if you are in that case, and if you really believe that it's possible to reach those different goals that you then set for yourself, then it's really a no-brainer, and it's possible in many ways. But of course, if you are like negative minded, and if you believe that, oh, this is only happening to me, and basically you are set in a position where you will not really fight for what you believe in, then you will also get that result in the end, and you will basically have an unsuccessful business. That is what I have learned from these months here, because as you see as you saw maybe in the previous vlogs, you also had that idea that I maybe were a little bit under pressure, and that has turned out to be a good thing, because right now I have made another strategy, which means that I can basically do something else in the business right now, and I can reach some new targets which I were not able to do in the previous month. So everything is really good in the company, and we have got some really nice orders, and I have started to hire a little bit of employees again. So that's a really good thing to build up a strong team again in the company. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching, guys, and I see you next time. Bye.